My God. It's even more beautiful than I imagined.
Sometimes at home, around sunset, me and my mom used to walk out into the desert. And on a hot day, if there was enough haze, the sun would just bloom like a giant fireball on the horizon.
Was it better than this?
Just different company.
Hey, you're bleeding.
Shit. I didn't even feel this happen.
Let me see. There. That's better.
Glad you know what you're doing. So, how do we get over the border?
We're gonna have to swim.
Won't it be cold?
Freezing, probably. But it's good for you. Wakes you up. Way better than coffee. Ah. Get down.
Vanessa? Are you there? It's me. It's Dad.
Dad? What are you doing here?
Do you know? Do you have any idea who you run away with?
His name's Jay. I know all about what happened at the motel, and honestly, I don't care.
Vanessa,
This isn't right. How did he find us?
if you know who he is, then you know he's a murderer. He killed cops, Vanessa. He's going to death row.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
No way you're alone out there. Who else is here?
There's no one else. I just came for my daughter.
Then you wasted a very long trip, Dad.
She's not gonna turn on him. We stick with plan A.
Jay Holt, you are under arrest on the authority of the FBI. I'll admit, you nearly gave us a slip. That ranger at the entry kiosk earned his paycheck today. Now I got a whole team of federal agents here, so this is where it ends, Jay.
I'm not letting you people send me to die.
Have a clear shot on the suspect.
Jay Holt, step out, hands in the air.
Gotta run. Come on.
Let's go, let's go!
Come on. Go, go. Quick, in here.
What do we do now?
Border's down there. Past the lake. We gotta jump.
Off this?
Vanessa, wait!
Stay back, Dad.
You jump, you die. You'll never make it.
We might. You don't know.
Vanessa, whatever you think about me, you were my little girl once. Slept on my chest walked on my feet.
When is the last time you said you loved me? I'll give you a clue. It was never.
Okay, I'm bad at saying it. I'm bad at a lot. After your mom died, I didn't know how to. I'd say left, you kids would go right. The more I tried, the more you both hated me. And then Matt went off the rails, and I know you think I'm a monster, but I do love you, Vanessa.
If you say we can survive this, then I believe you. But let's just do it before I change my mind.
All right then. On 3. 1, 2.
Wait. Dad,
Yeah, honey?
tell Mima there's an extra pack of cigarettes under the sink.
No, Vanessa, don't! No! Ah!
You sure this is the spot? It's not on the trail map.
I'm good. Thank you. Whoa, easy.
Roosevelt, what's got into you? Don't speak. Don't make a sound. My God. Zoe,
Hi, Jay.
I wasn't even sure you got the letters.
1 a month, ever since March. You know you're still wanted by the FBI, right?
How'd you even find me?
The post office. I had your P.O. box number, and they helped me with the rest. People are nice here.
Yeah, they are. You look so different. I knew you'd grown up, but in my mind, you're still that scared little kid.
You look older, too.
Huh.
More than I expected.
Well, 14 years outside will do that to you. Hey, come sit down. I got a chair on the patio. And I promise, you won't need that pepper spray.
Nice view.
I used to think so. I've seen it a lot. It's so strange that you're here. Thought about you and your family so much over the years.
So you said. In your letters. I tried not to think about yours. I was doing pretty good at that. Until you started writing.
Oh,
Is that girl still here? The one you ran away with?
no. No, she's gone.
I have a lot of questions. About your life and...
Go for it. I don't have anywhere to be.
You know, the world thought you were dead. After you jumped off that cliff.
We almost were. I blacked out when I hit the water. Vanessa pulled me to shore. Spent weeks on foot after that. Had some lucky breaks with the weather, but we only made it because we had each other.
Her name was Vanessa, right? Can I ask what happened?
We spent 6 years together, me and her. Slept outside when it was warm. Used to read books to each other by the fire. But in the end, I guess she missed normal life. I think she's in California now. I'm just grateful for the time we had.
Do you ever hear from your family?
Nah. Ma left the country, I think. Don't know where. Tyler got away too. My pa and I sent letters a few times. But he said it was too dangerous for me. So that stopped too. And that's it. It's just me now.
In all these years, you've never been recognized?
I had some close calls in town. But you don't really know. You just feel people looking. So now I don't go far. Library, the market. That's about it.
I don't remember you having a scar before.
Oh, used to explore a lot in the early days. One time I came across a bear that I thought was hurt. Turns out she'd just had cubs. Lesson learned. So, why'd you come here, Zoe?
You said you wanted to talk.
I said I wanted you to write. But you came. In person. Why?
I keep seeing your face. In my dreams, out on the streets.
And?
And I knew if I didn't come look you in the eye...
that you couldn't move on. If you want to talk about it, I might understand better than most. And I'm good at listening.
That night, when you took me upstairs and the power went out. Do you remember?
Of course. I was just as scared as you.
You said, don't make a sound. And it's like I've been holding my breath ever since. When all I really want to do is scream and scream and never stop.
I was just trying to get you quiet. The cops were breaking in. I didn't want you to get hurt.
I know. I didn't say it made sense.
Know what the two of us have in common? We both got dealt a shitty hand and spent the rest of our lives trying not to fold. You and me, we're a lot alike.
Maybe in some ways. Jay, why'd you start writing me?
I told you. There's a lot I never got to talk about.
I know. But why me?
You said you see my face at night. Sometimes I see yours too. All these years later. You'd think I'd be able to move on, but I never have. You must hate me. After everything my family did to you.
Jay, I won't lie. Seeing you isn't easy. Your family killed a lot of people. I've been afraid of this moment for a very long time. But you also looked out for me that night. I can't pretend I don't remember that too.
How can you be so forgiving?
You're a hard person to feel angry at, Jay. Maybe in my nightmares. But in real life, you're just a guy.
Who did some terrible things.
Jay. Are you okay? I mean, are you really okay?
I always told myself I got dragged into it. That my family was just pushing me around. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's who I am? Do you think I'm bad? Am I broken?
You gave a scared little girl her stuffed owl back. No one bad and broken would have done that.
You remember that?
Of course.
You shouldn't have been there. You were just a kid.
So were you. Oh, I should get back down to the bus stop.
Wait. I was gonna make dinner soon. Do you want some?
Jay, I don't know.
It's rabbit. And it's beautiful here at sunset.
Rabbit, huh?
Ah, they're so good braised. Show you how if you like.
I am kind of hungry. The thing about shadows is, you can't escape them. You just learn to keep them behind you and look toward the light. Why are some of us able to grow and change? Even when clouds have blocked out the sun. Why do some of us find ways to endure? While others just wither on the vine. I don't know the answers, but I know I'm done running from shadows. Nobody's chasing me. Nobody ever was.
Hey, Zoe. It's Grandpa. I was thinking about our conversation the other day about facing up to things, and well, there's something I never told anyone. That day in Two Rock, when I suggested we take the scenic route, there was a reason. I'd been there before, you see. Everything that came afterward, the desert dream, all of it, I think it was all my fault.
Please, you don't have to do this.
Just calm down and make this easy on yourself, okay?
Tell him he can have it. It's all in too rough.
Grandpa?
So, I talked to Mima.
What?
When we were changing the license plate, I called to check on her.
Did you tell her any...
No, I just wanted to hear her voice.
Are you sure you're up for this?
Huh?
Hiking over the border?
I'll manage. I know it's the best way to avoid the police.
I'll feel better in the woods. Spend most of my time there already.
Don't you ever get lonely out there?
Not really.
Why?
Because nature don't have an opinion about me.
That does sound nice.
More on the manhunt for the Desert Dream Killers, who first robbed the Two Rock County Sheriff's house, then took shelter at a motel that turned into the scene of a...
Why'd you do that? That's the thing from back home.
My head's just starting to hurt.
Should we stop for some aspirin? Or I could drive.
I'm cool. I just don't want the radio on. Shit.
Oh god, we're in a fucking stolen car.
Morning, you two.
Everything okay, officer?
Just running a sobriety checkpoint here, looking for any intoxicated drivers coming back from that Riverpalooza music festival. Were you there?
No, sir. We're just passing through.
Can I ask where you're coming from?
We were in Salt Lake City.
We're on a field trip with our church.
Which church is that?
LDS? You know, the Book of Mormon?
2 teens in a beige convertible, huh? Please stay in the vehicle.
We need to get out of here.
If he reports us, we're screwed.
Dispatch, I'm here at the pass.
Hold just a moment. We're dealing with a pileup at the bottom of the grade.
Stop the car. Stop the fucking car!
He was gonna report us. They'd have known exactly where we...
That cop could be dead.
Vanessa, please.
No. You drop me at the next gas station. I'll get a bus or a taxi or... I don't care. I'll fucking walk. I wasn't here. I didn't see this. I can't be a part of it anymore.
Dear Zoe, this is now my 3rd letter. I haven't heard back from you, so I hope you're getting them. I was thinking today about the last time I saw you. You were a little kid, clinging to your family. I was an 18-year-old, clinging to the idea of freedom. I remember your face when we took your dad away. It felt right to me, knowing you'd get clear of us. other ways, nothing that day felt right. I know my family scarred you for life. They left their mark on me too. I wonder every day who I could have been if we hadn't robbed that house. There's a lot I want to say to you, Zoe. Things to ask, things to explain. About how we came to be at the motel that night, and what happened in the mountains a few days afterward. I'm sure you learned some of it as you got older, but there's other things I'm sure you don't know. Please write back, Zoe. I need to hear from you. Yours, Jay.
Hey there. How's the hike? Oh. You okay?
I was trying to work out where I am.
Oh, well, let's see. This here's Jacob's Ridge. And that down there is Lake Blackfoot and the de facto Canadian border. And if you continue up that trail over there, you'll get to the top of Blackfoot Falls.
Where's the border station?
Further east, it's out of range for a day hike. You got a campsite set up somewhere?
No, not yet.
Well, where's your stuff? Backpack or...
I was gonna build a shelter.
Build one, huh? Well, I admire that, but that's not exactly... You got a backcountry permit? Sorry, but you're gonna have to head back down.
Can't I just stay a little longer? Enjoy the view?
Why don't I stay too? I was about to have some tea. Want some?
No, thanks.
So, what's your name?
Michael?
Michael? I'm Leland.
You're, a park ranger?
Yep. Did stints in Zion, Bryce Canyon, Pinnacles. Hold this for me.
Ever been to Yellowstone?
Yeah, I spent nearly a decade there. There can be nothing in the world more beautiful than the canyon of the Yellowstone. That was said by...
Theodore Roosevelt.
That's right. So, you're a nature lover too, huh?
Used to spend a lot of time in the forest near my house. You've sort of got my dream job.
Well, fill out an application down at the visitor center.
Really? It's that easy?
Sure. You can clear the background check. Yeah. That's nice. You know, I've seen a lot of crazy things up here. Forest fires, avalanches. But I always wondered, is it really necessary that we carry these? But we are Border Patrol. In the rare event some criminal makes a run for it, we need to be prepared. Look, you seem like a nice kid, but we got a stolen car down at the trailhead. which State PD says belongs to an 18-year-old who shot up a motel in Arizona and left a traffic cop dead not 2 hours south of the park. Now, you got no water bottle, no headlamp, and you sure aren't dressed for camping without a tent. So, what's the deal here, Michael?
Please, let me keep hiking.
Oh, son, I can't do that. I've got a responsibility.
Can't you just help me?
Look, it's no kind of life running from the law. You'll be living with that shadow over you forever. Let me take you down the hill. I've never once fired this thing, and I sure don't want to start now. Hey! Hey! Kid! For the love of God, stop running! It's over, all right? There's nowhere else to run. What are you doing?
Going to Canada.
Whatever it is you're thinking, you don't need to... I swore I'd never shoot a human being. But if you run again, I'm gonna have to. Now, you're desperate. I get it. But let me radio for a rescue helicopter. It is the only way out of this.
Don't you understand? They want to give me the death penalty.
If you jump, you either break your neck on the rocks or you drown. I'm not letting that happen.
You sure this is the spot? It's not on the trail map.
I'm good. Thank you. Whoa, easy.
Roosevelt, what's got into you? Don't speak. Don't make a sound. My God. Zoe.
Hi, Jay.
I wasn't even sure you got the letters.
1 a month, ever since March. You know you're still wanted by the FBI, right?
How'd you even find me?
The post office. I had your P.O. box number, and they helped me with the rest. People are nice here.
Yeah, they are. You look so different. I knew you'd grown up, but in my mind, you're still that scared little kid.
You look older too.
Huh.
More than I expected.
Well, 14 years outside will do that to you. Hey, come sit down. I got a chair on the patio. And I promise, you won't need that pepper spray.
Nice view.
I used to think so. I've seen it a lot. It's so strange that you're here. Thought about you and your family so much over the years.
So you said. In your letters. I tried not to think about yours. But I never had much luck at that.
Oh.
I have a lot of questions. About your life and...
Go for it. I don't have anywhere to be.
What about that girl you ran away with?
Vanessa? I look her up sometimes. She's been working behind the scenes on some TV show. She did well for herself. Thought about writing her too. But I don't know. We said our goodbyes. Maybe it's right to leave it that way.
Do you ever hear from your family?
Nah. Ma left the country, I think. Don't know where. But that's it. It's just me now.
You know, the world thought you were dead. After you jumped off that cliff.
I almost was. I must have blacked out when I hit the water. I don't remember swimming to shore. The ranger who fell with me, he wasn't so lucky.
Yeah. That part was on the news too.
So, why'd you come here, Zoe?
You said you wanted to talk.
I said I wanted you to write. But you came. In person. Why?
I keep seeing your face. In my dreams, out on the streets.
And?
And I knew if I didn't come look you in the eye...
that you couldn't move on. If you want to talk about it, I might understand better than most. And I'm good at listening.
I'm alright. Hasn't always been easy, but I manage.
Know what I think? We both got dealt a shitty hand and spent the rest of our lives trying not to fold. You and me, we're a lot alike.
No, we're not. Don't kid yourself. Jay, why'd you start writing me?
I told you. There's a lot I never got to talk about.
I know. But why me?
You said you see my face at night. Sometimes I see yours too. All these years later. You'd think I'd be able to move on, but I never have. You must hate me. After everything my family did to you.
My parents were killed. How many others died too? I was so fucked up that I didn't even graduate. I got expelled from 2 different high schools for being so distracted. And then your letters started coming. And
Zoe, nothing I say will change what happened. If I tell you I was young, I was stupid, I didn't realize how sick my family was, doesn't matter. Fact is, I was 18. I should have known better. But I didn't. And I'm sorry.
you can't just... It isn't that easy.
Maybe not. But the things I did to get to this cabin, the people I think about them every day. The cop in the woods, the highway patrolman, the park ranger, and you. Always you.
Don't do that. Don't act like you care.
If what you need is to see me locked up, there's a signal booster on the roof. Call the cops. I won't run. It ain't really freedom when you're living a lie. I might even be grateful. Come on, Roosevelt. Let's take a walk.
What's your emergency?
I'd like to report the location of a fugitive.
Ma'am, are you in danger?
No. I'll be gone before anyone gets here. The thing about shadows is, you can't escape them. You either come to terms with them, or the darkness swallows you whole.
Jay Holt, you are under arrest in cooperation with the Canadian government.
Why are some of us able to grow and change, while others have their time on Earth cut short? Why do some of us find ways to endure? While others just wither on the vine. I don't know the answers, but I know I'm done running from shadows. Nobody's chasing me. Nobody ever was.
Hey, Zoe. It's Grandpa. I was thinking about our conversation the other day about facing up to things, and there's something I never told anyone. That day in Two Rock, when I suggested we take the scenic route, there was a reason. I'd been there before, you see. Everything that came afterward, the Desert Dream, all of it, I think it was all my fault.
Please, you don't have to do this.
Just calm down and make this easy on yourself, okay?
Tell him he can have it. It's all in Two Rock.
Grandpa?
did the lights go out?
Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
Shit! Are you okay?
I beat my record.
Hey, you forgot your goggles.
Thanks.
It's Zoe, right? You work at the deli on campus?
Sorry, that's not me.
No, I recognize you. You make the best meatball subs. That other guy, he's so stingy with the marinara.
I don't work there anymore.
Oh, sorry. Look, that thing you were doing in the water. Can I ask what it's about? Holding your breath like that?
Some people meditate. I sink to the bottom of a pool. One of these days, I'm gonna get to 2 minutes.
Wow, that sounds intense. Why do you do it?
It's the only place I get any peace.
Oh, that's...
I should be getting home.
Look, I know we don't know each other, but I kind of have a sense for when people need help. My mom got sick a few years ago. I was spending every night in the hospital with her, worrying whether she'd make it. And all my friends wanted to talk about was homework and boys. Until I realized there was always someone ready to listen.
Seriously? I don't have time for this.
Hey, I was just trying to help.
Well, I didn't ask you to. You swim your way, I'll swim mine.
So, I talked to Mima.
What?
When you were changing the license plate, I called to check on her.
Did you tell her any...
No, I just wanted to hear her voice.
Are you sure you're up for this?
Huh?
Hiking over the border?
I'll manage. I know it's the best way to avoid the police.
I'll feel better in the woods. Spend most of my time there already.
Don't you ever get lonely out there?
Not really.
Why?
Freedom of it? Back home, someone's always telling me what to do. Build a deck. Help with the roof. Out in the woods. My house, my rules.
That does sound nice.
More on the manhunt for the Desert Dream Killers, who first robbed the Two Rock County Sheriff's house, then took shelter at a motel that turned into the scene of a...
Why'd you do that? That's the thing from back home.
I don't like the news. Always makes the world sound bad.
It's not the world, just the people in it. Sorry, that was dark.
Shit.
Oh god, we're in a fucking stolen car.
Morning, you two.
Everything okay, officer?
Just running a sobriety checkpoint here, looking for any intoxicated drivers coming back from that Riverpalooza music festival. Were you there?
No, sir. We're just passing through.
Can I ask where you're coming from?
We were in Salt Lake City.
We're on a field trip with our church.
Which church is that?
LDS? You know, the Book of Mormon?
2 teens in a beige convertible, huh? Please stay in the vehicle.
We need to get out of here.
If he reports us, we're screwed.
Dispatch, I'm here at the pass.
Hold just a moment. We're dealing with a pileup at the bottom of the grade.
Oh shit!
Dispatch! I need backup! They wrecked my fucking car!
Hey, Squirt. Good news. I took Zeus to the new vet today. She was very charming. Said I didn't look a day over 16. In dog years, that is. I said that makes Zeus and I the same age. Except he's better looking and allowed to sleep on the sofa. Anyway, if you still want to come over this weekend, I made the spare bed, so call me or I'll call you, whatever works.
Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
Shit. Where is the other bottle? Pill bottle. Am I just not seeing it? What is that? Stop looking at me. Tell me I'm awake this time. Come on. Think. Where did you put them? Who's there?
Hello?
Hey, Grandpa.
Zoe!
I know it's late, but I could use a friendly ear right now. Do you mind if I come over?
Oh, thing is, I've run into a little, situation here.
What kind of situation?
Mr. Walker!
I'll be there in 10.
It's like I told you. I can't have tenants damaging the building.
And I told you I didn't damage a damn thing.
Mr. Walker, I really don't want to get into another argument.
Hey there, Zeusy, old boy.
Zoe, thank God you're here. Now, please tell this woman I have a right to the quiet enjoyment of my own home.
Quiet enjoyment. You vandalized your front door.
Okay, slow down. What happened?
Somebody broke in and stole my wallet.
No. You misplaced your wallet, and you broke your own front door.
Zoe, someone was here. I saw him lurking in the shadows.
Are you okay? Were you hurt?
No, I wasn't here. I was, I think, downstairs.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Your grandfather wandered outside in his robe for the 3rd time this month. When he realized he didn't have his keys, he broke the door to get back in.
That is not true. I wanted some air, so I took a walk, and I saw someone, and then the next thing I know, I'm arguing with Shelby here.
That's not even my name.
Yeah.
Zoe, I know this is painful to hear, but your grandfather is declining. He needs a nurse or an assisted living home.
Oh, God damn it, I don't need assisted anything.
We obviously have very different interpretations of what happened. Still, somebody will have to pay for that door.
Send us the bill.
What?
I'll make sure it gets paid for.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Please get him help.
A conspiracy to extort money from a vulnerable old man. That's what this is. Can you believe that woman? Assisted living. I don't need a nurse, just someone to do the damn dishes. Don't tell Shelby. But I know I didn't break my door in because I keep a spare key under the mat.
You do? Isn't that kind of unsafe?
You want to hide something where no one will find it? Stick it right under their noses. How are you doing, kiddo? Anything new?
Me? I'm fine.
Oh, you don't look fine. You look like you just got back from a war. How you been sleeping?
Didn't have a bad night for months. until the nightmares started creeping back. Now, I'm scared to fall asleep.
Oh, Zoe. You were doing better a few months ago. Did something set you back?
It doesn't matter. Seriously.
So, what else? You still enjoying work?
I got fired. Missed too many shifts. You can imagine how that went down.
Ooh, like the Titanic, I expect. Well, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. You always talked about being an investigative journalist. Why didn't you go get a degree?
I don't know, Grandpa. I just want to wake up on a beach somewhere. No one around. Walk out into the ocean and disappear under the waves.
No, you don't. Take it from someone who's been a pro at running away. Wherever you run, your problems run after you. Hang on. Where's my tablet computery thing? Oh, no, those bastards. I got that for my 74th.
Mind if I look around a little? Maybe I can figure out who stole your stuff.
Be my guest.
Grandpa, are you taking your meds?
I don't like them. They make me fussy.
Sure, but they wouldn't prescribe them if you didn't need them.
You're gonna stand there until I take them, aren't you?
Please? For me?
Oh, all right.
Law books, medical books. Is this all from when you were a traveling salesman?
Salesman?
Yeah, you told me you used to. Wasn't that your job?
Kid, back then you could say I was a jack of all trades. I think the only real job I ever had was convincing people I was someone else.
Grandpa? Are you sure you didn't break the door yourself?
God. How can I be sure of something I can't remember? Have you never gone into a room, forgotten why you came in? Haven't you ever misplaced or lost something?
You know I've lost plenty. I don't want to lose you too.
Shelby's right. It's getting worse. Places, dates, the school I went to. It's like someone's slowly packing my memories into boxes and none of them have labels on. Can you imagine how that feels?
I don't know. Not having to think about the past. Some things are a blessing.
You must think I made this whole damn mess up.
Actually, someone's been following me too, I think.
What?
Earlier at the pool. And then tonight at my apartment, I thought I saw someone. But I don't know if it's even real. I feel like we're both losing our minds.
Good God. Zoe, look. I know you went through hell as a kid, losing both your parents like that. And I know you sometimes think it drove you half crazy.
Seriously. You don't need to remind me.
I know I don't. But that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think you are crazy at all. Because if you were, how could we both be seeing the same thing?
Grandpa?
Either we're both losing our marbles, or...
Or what?
No. It's impossible.
Hey! I see you!
Huh?
Stop! Why are you following me? What do you want?
Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
Stop! Stop, I said! Where are you? Shit! No. No! No!
Oh, sweetheart. It's okay. I'm here.
I was fine. I was fucking fine. And then one little trigger and bam! It all came roaring back again.
Oh, the two of us. Me trying to remember, you trying to forget.
I don't want to forget. I just want to not care. How do I do that? How do I make the past leave me alone when I keep seeing it everywhere I go?
I guess you just need to stand up and face it. Look it in the eye and see this thing for what it is. If the past talks to you, you listen. And when it's done, then maybe you'll be free.
I don't hear the sirens. Did we lose them?
For now, at least. But we should hide the car to be safe. Haven't heard anyone behind us yet.
So maybe we'll make it. If I don't collapse first.
Here.
You'd be going a lot faster without me.
I'd be going nowhere without you. Give me your hands.
Teamwork. I don't get it. I'm cold and wet. My legs hurt like I've been in double gym all week. And you're the Energizer Bunny, just going and going. How do you do it?
I don't think about it. Besides, it's not like I got a home to go back to.
You know what? I'm getting a second wind.
My God. It's even more beautiful than I imagined.
Sometimes at home, around sunset, me and my mom used to walk out into the desert. And on a hot day, if there was enough haze, the sun would just bloom like a giant fireball on the horizon.
Was it better than this?
Just different company.
Hey, you're bleeding.
Shit. I didn't even feel this happen.
Let me see. There. That's better.
Glad you know what you're doing. So, how do we get over the border?
We're gonna have to swim.
Won't it be cold?
Freezing, probably. But it's good for you. Wakes you up. Way better than coffee. Ah. Get down.
Vanessa? Are you there? It's me. It's Dad.
Dad? What are you doing here?
Do you know? Do you have any idea who you run away with?
Yes, his name's Dean. And I know all about the stupid burglary.
Vanessa.
This isn't right. He can't be alone.
Look, can we just talk for a few minutes? Please.
Don't listen to him. He's trying to turn you against me.
Well, that's not gonna happen. He thinks he can carry me home over his shoulder like I'm still a little girl. Well, fuck that.
Vanessa! What are you doing?
Hold your fire.
Dad, you have gone too far this time. Dean and me, we're leaving for good. You can't control me anymore. You're just gonna have... What are they doing? Stop it! Let me go!
I'm sorry, honey. It's the only way.
Jay Holt, you are under arrest on the authority of the FBI.
What?
I'll admit, I thought you were smarter than to hightail it away from a highway checkpoint, but so be it. Now I got a whole team of federal agents here, so this is where it ends, Jay.
I'm not letting you people send me to die.
Thing is, your friend Vanessa's been aiding and abetting you. She's going to juvenile corrections. Prison. At 18. Her life's over, Jay. Hear what I'm saying?
What do you want?
I want you. Just walk out and surrender.
Go on. Your turn.
Jay, listen to me. Whatever Vanessa is to you, she was my little girl once. Slept on my chest, walked on my feet. And the special agent here, he says the only way she'll get a deal is if she testifies against you. Which can't happen unless you give yourself up. So please, do the right thing. For her.
I'm coming out! Let her go!
Down on the dirt. Hands over your head.
Gotcha, asshole.
Call off your dogs. She's not going anywhere.
I was gonna run to another country with you. And you? You couldn't even tell me your real name?
I'm a lowlife. I know it. I needed help, and you were there. I couldn't say no.
I can't even look at you.
Get him out of here.
Honey, are you okay?
You let them use me? What if he didn't turn himself in?
But he did. I just saved you.
Don't ever talk to me again.
This is it. Everyone out.
Have a seat.
Yeah, it's good. Dylan's excited. He's made the football team, so he's always looking for someone to tackle. I know, I get it. Maybe when they're
Don't speak. Don't make a sound. You came. Wasn't sure you got the letters.
I got him. One a month ever since March.
You've grown up. I remember you as this 6-year-old kid who was scared of the dark.
Not scared now, though. Not of you.
You don't need to be. Really. You know they're executing me tomorrow.
I know.
I have to say, I didn't think you'd come.
I didn't either. That V on your arm, is it for Vanessa?
Yeah. She was pretty special. Kind. Fierce. I looked her up once. She's doing well. Works behind the scenes on some TV show. This helps me remember that at least I did one good thing.
Your mom's in a prison not far from here, right?
She writes me every week. She's made friends with the right people. I think she's doing good.
Have you been able to see her?
No. No, she's got 20 more years. You know she got a lesser sentence just for pleading guilty.
I read about it.
Don't know why they didn't offer me that. But I'm glad she'll be all right.
Your brother Tyler. He's here too, right?
He's here. But we're not allowed to see each other.
He got the same sentence. How long until they carry it out?
There's no date yet. All I know is I'm going first.
You've been here the whole 14 years?
Same building, same cell, same orange clothes. The inmates change, but we're not allowed to interact much. I used to know the sound of every bird in the woods. Thought one day I'd be just like them, moving tree to tree. Now I read, I write. When they let me in the yard, I watch the clouds and follow the shapes. We don't get a lot of birds here, but doesn't matter. It'll be over soon.
Look, Jay.
What's wrong?
I keep seeing your face. In my dreams, out on the streets. I know it can't really be you, but it feels like you. That's why I finally came. I had to see you. Otherwise, I just couldn't keep going.
Zoe, are you all right? I know I've been in here a long time, but I can still tell when someone's not okay.
It's not your problem if I'm all right or not. I just need this to finally be over.
Our lives have been so different. But in some ways, we're the same. We both landed in the wrong place at the wrong time and tried to make the best of things.
No, we're not. Don't kid yourself. I can't stay much longer. You said in your letters you had something you wanted to ask me?
I'm all out of appeals, Zoe. Clemency is not gonna happen. Not with my prints on that gun I threw into the woods. So that ship sailed. I'm dying tomorrow. You must hate me. After everything my family did to you.
My parents were killed. How many others died too? What you and your family did can never be forgiven. Never.
I know you hate me. I'd hate me too. But does it really make you feel any better?
How dare you sit there and pretend like you know?
I'm not pretending. I'm stuck behind this glass, ain't I?
You're stuck there because you got yourself there.
If you really feel that way, Zoe, you should be there tomorrow.
No. No, that isn't... That's not why I'm here.
You said you want closure. Tomorrow's your chance. Nothing I say will ever make things better. If I tell you I'm sorry, that I didn't know better. The fact is, I should have known better. But you know something? if you being there tomorrow will help you move on, and it might, then I want you there. Hell, it'll make it all mean something. Otherwise, it's just the goddamn end.
No. No way. I've seen too much awful shit already.
Guess I don't blame you.
I should get going.
Sure. Thanks for visiting me. And hey, Zoe, you're gonna be all right.
The thing about shadows is, you can't escape them. You either come to terms with them, or the darkness swallows you whole.
Beginning first injection.
Why are some of us able to grow and change, while others have their time on Earth cut short? Why do some of us find ways to endure? While others just wither on the vine? I don't know the answers, but I know I'm done running from shadows. Nobody's chasing me. Nobody ever was.
Hey, Zoe. It's Grandpa. I was thinking about our conversation the other day about facing up to things, and there's something I've never told anyone. That day in Two Rock, when I suggested we take the scenic route, there was a reason. I'd been there before, you see. Everything that came afterward, the Desert Dream, all of it, I think it was all my fault.
Please, you don't have to do this.
Just calm down and make this easy on yourself, okay?
Tell him he can have it. It's all in Two Rock.
Grandpa?